Leading Bounty under the steadier at 68 kilos. Wow, 6-1.
In Johnny Reb. Johnny Reb, well tried here on track on the tote, 580. And tote favourite number 7, Rock Singer, at 380. Rock Singer still favourite in the ring, but being whittled down as the gap between it and Johnny Reb by the support for the toppy. Previous race of the day won by Powder Burn, scratch from Newcastle, to run at Randwick, and with happy results for all concerned. This filly broke her maiden status today. She'd had 3 seconds and 5 thirds prior to this afternoon, but she was able to win a first race and beat Prude and Hanky Panky. 8-5 fourth, 3 ran fourth, second Gasconade, and Telescopic the first. 2,000 metres the journey here, and Johnny Reb has been well tried. Nathan Cumberland aboard. Nathan rode the runner-up in the 2-year-old Cash Country Series, Vicious Circle. Like Johnny Reb, trained by Tim Martin. Now, the last to move in will be Monty Mist here. Monty Mist is coming up to line, and we'll soon see a start. 2,000 is the journey. Chantage likely to be ridden a little closer to the lead today. They're all in. Quadri's rider in club's colours, yellow with the green AJC logo, green cap. Rock Singer's a bit tardy. Anyway, they're off now in the 4th here at Randwick, and Lady Pavlova and Panorama jump quickly from inside alleys. Chantage right there, and so too Johnny Reb getting across in company with Rock Singer. And as they travel 200 metres now, Johnny Reb, well tried, goes to the front. Rock Singer moves into second posse, and the third is Chantage, followed by Lady Pavlova Quadri. A length the Young Lang Syne, and further away is Panorama, drifting back a little from Rip On by Monty Mist, Act Natural, Imposing Dom and Straight Proof. Johnny Reb the toppy into the back of the course and goes by the 1400 with a lead of a couple of lengths on Rock Singer. 3 away third is Chantage facing the breeze, followed by Lady Pavlova. A length to Quadri, similar margin then to Young Lang Syne around Panorama from Rip On by wide. Imposing Dom's racing in the middle. Straight Proof's on the fence. Monty Mist is second last. At a length further away is Act Natural, at least 12 lengths from the leader Johnny Reb. And Cumberland has Johnny Reb bowling along at a reasonable clip and racing along towards the next corner near the 1100. And Johnny Reb by a couple of lengths on Rock Singer, 2.5 further away Chantage, followed closely then by Quadri deep out on the fence, Lady Pavlova, then Young Lang Syne, Panorama, followed by Rip On by Imposing Dom. Monty Mist, Straight Proof the inner next to last, and 3 lengths to Act Natural. Down the High Street side they run past the 800, and Johnny Reb given a breather here. A length and a half Rock Singer, Quadri third, Lady Pavlova followed by Chantage, and then a break to Young Lang Syne. At the head of the others on the inside, Panorama and Wider Rip On by. Imposing Dom is next. It's outside Monty Mist. It's inside Straight Proof. And 2 lengths to Act Natural as they come to the bend, and rounding same. The well-tried Johnny Reb is the leader. More than a length. Rock Singer and Quadri. Lady Pavlova followed by Chantage trying to weave clear. And on the outside is Rip On by with Young Lang Syne and Imposing Dom. Johnny Reb fighting back and at the distance. Leads a length and a half. Second is Rock Singer. They're all struggling to catch Johnny Reb. Johnny Reb's 2.5. 3 in front. Johnny Reb, they were right with the money here. Johnny Reb is coming right away from Lady Pavlova, and Johnny Reb beat Lady Pavlova. Imposing Dom might have nailed Chantage for third, and then Panorama with Monty Mist, Rip On by Young Lang Syne, Rock Singer, and then came at the head of the others Quadri, then Straight Proof, and Act Natural last pretty well from start to finish.
Well, just when they looked as though they might pick him up, he got a second wind, and away he went again for Nathan Cumberland, and he just bolted in Johnny Reb, 440 and 180, Lady Pavlova, 340, and a photo for third, 1-8 photo. Here's an update, Flemington Race 4, the Kresik Stakes, Lewinsky, 550, Let's Went, 330, get down to 4, Savage Attack, 670, Raptor, $12, number 5. As we check over the page, pretty healthy hold of 144,000. Bit of money for Oh So Discreet at $8.40. From Flemington back to Eagle Farm and Larry Olsen.
Well, Glenn, this is your last day of riding here, of course, in Australia. What's your movements from here?
On Monday, I go back to South Africa for a short break before I start my riding stints in Hong Kong.
Things have changed since you arrived here in Australia.
Oh, for me, they've changed a lot, you know. I've been accepted well. I've had a great time here, ridden some winners, and hopefully I can finish off the day today with a winner or two.
Well, a great springboard, Australia. In this race, Winning Blind, very good run last start. Can he do it again today?
Well, his last start, he probably came out a little bit fresh on a soft track. He likes the soft. It's a little bit soft today. He's drawn well. There's a lot of speed in the race, and if I can put him in a winning position, I hope he gives me enough to come home.
And Miss Bustle in the Amy Derby?
Well, she won well with me down at the Gold Coast, but over 7 furlongs. Her next run was a good run over 10 furlongs. Then the Oaks run was probably a little bit disappointing. She's got a lot to do today against the Colts as well, and also a bad barrier to overcome. But with a bit of luck in running, you never know.
Okay. Then Diamond Dane and the Amy Stradbroke.
Well, he's been running at weight for age class. He's probably had the same barrier every time his last 3 runs, and he's come down 6 kilos. We might be a little bit more forceful today on him at the barriers and try and take a forward position, and hopefully he appreciates the underfoot conditions.
And Wagstaff in the last from a bad alley.
Yeah, he loves the soft. He's won all his races on soft tracks without really being asked for an effort. Come the last race, the track's probably going to be a little bit chopped up. But 20 is always, the widest draw is always a worry.
Okay, mate. Well, your best there?
I think the 2 horses that love the soft, Winning Blind and Wagstaff.
Thanks very much for your time, and all the best in Hong Kong, Glenn.
Thanks very much.
Glenn Schofield, Winning Blind in the upcoming race, and Wagstaff in the last before he heads to Hong Kong.
Thank you, Larry, and Glenn